Hello, my creative friends. My name is Heather North. You can find me on Instagram at Heather's Creative Blessings. Today is Wednesday, June 23rd, 2021, and this is Flosstube number 27. That means this video is going to be mainly about what's been going on in my cross-stitching world. It's been hot, so we haven't been working as much on the fence, although my husband is on his way home, so I'm trying to film this really quickly. And I may have to do it in two parts so that we can go work on the fence. It was awesome this morning. There was this huge marine layer that came in. It cooled everything down. It was only 55 degrees. It's burning off now. I can see the sun's breaking through that marine layer in the clouds, which means it'll heat up a little bit today, but I think it's still only supposed to be like 74-ish. Up to maybe 80. I don't know if it's even gonna get that high today. Thank you, Lord. Because this weekend it's supposed to be over 100. I am not good with the heat. There's a reason we moved out of Northern California. What's the weather like where you guys are at? Is it really hot? Do you get over 100 degrees? We rarely do. We did all the time in Northern California. Up here in Southwest Washington, it does not usually get this hot. So thankfully, we've got a heat pump, but most of our neighbors do not have any kind of air conditioning. So let's jump into the stitching. Like I said, my husband's on his way home for lunch, so I am on a time crunch. I tried to film this already once, and the dogs were making so much noise, I had to cut it out and then go clean up the mess they made. So let's start with WIPGO. This is Jessie Marie Does Stuff, Brainchild. My WIPGO numbers, we've got two that get called each month. This is one of them. It is Snowflake Serenade by Cottage Needleworks. My goal was to get one block done. I've got 2 boxes, and I'm getting close to the border. Woohoo! So I'll show you where I'm at. With one more week to go, I think I'll be able to get the border done as well. So I'll have far exceeded my goal for the month. I gave myself a very small goal on this one. But here we go. And I've had to rip out the borders several times because I miscounted several places. Or I was one stitch off. So yeah, that's my winter wonderland. One more week in July. Actually, a little bit more than 1 week in July. We're in June. Quit rushing it, Heather. Yes, I talked to myself. The second one is Peaceful Shores. And my goal for this was to get the sky and the lettering done. I am so close. I think I have like 500 stitches left in this. Give or take. Well, not... Yeah, I mean, it could be up to 700, but I am so close to being done. I just need to finish the letter U. The verse needs to be backstitched and some of the sky around the lighthouse. But here is where I am at. And I was so overwhelmed with this at the beginning of the month, but I have found by just doing a length of thread every morning at the minimum and trying to do 200 stitches a day or more, I have made so much progress. It's 1/1, so that's one of the reasons one length of thread gives you that kind of progress, but just taking it into little chunks every day, by the end of the month, I'm almost there. So those are my 2 WIPGOs. The next thing I haven't pulled out in a while, this is Flea Market Flowers by Lori Holt. I am doing it on a 36 count antique white even weave from Fabric Flair. You can get it from Fabric Flair's website, but I got mine off of Fat Quarter Shop. And thank you, Mel, for telling me about that. I love this. I only do it when the doggies are not around because I don't want their fur all over it. I am changing the colors to what I have in stash. So I'm using some Weeks Dye Works. The center is DMC 603. I think I had the called for, I want to say it's DMC 08 for the brown. But I did have the called for, so I'm using that. I've got some Gentle Arts that's going in next. I'm going to do Claret for the center. I think this is Crepe Myrtle, and this is Emma's pink or Sophia's pink, whichever one I had more of. And I'm keeping it all in my little tulip bag because it's flowers. I am loving the flowers right now that are, I've got them in containers on my front porch and on my balcony. I love, 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 love the flowers. I think they're liking the heat too and the sun more than me. Next up, you'll notice a lot of patriotic stitching in my free time. I'm trying to get some patriotic stuff done. This is Hello Summer from Plum Street Samplers. And I'm doing this, I want to say it's 28 count, Macchiato from Luminous Fiber Arts. I love her fabric. I cannot wait for her to dye more so I can buy more. I changed the color of the flag to use, it called for Classic Colorworks used brick, but on my fabric that looked very pink. So I changed it to, I gotta look it up because I'm not sure. A Gentle Arts Weathered Barn. That is a great Americana type red. And then I'm kind of changing where I'm putting some of the colors. So I'm using the rest of the called for, but I might be changing where I am placing them. And I'll use used brick somewhere in the flowers. But here's where I am. I love my eagle. I've never stitched an eagle before, so that was a lot of fun. I got the flag done, and I reaffirmed that I love stitching those stripes. I loved it with the land that I love in the calendar crates, the July calendar crates from Stitching with the Housewives, which I'll show you in a little bit. Yeah, stripes are fun. It's easy. You know, you're doing this row, and once you get it started, it's like, yeah. I need to pull out my Stitch Quarterly from last year that was a flag. I'll have to pull that out this week and work on that. So, speaking of calendar crates, I should have put this last, but my neighbor's son is outside on a riding lawnmower. That is so stinking cute. What a cutie. I think he's like 10 years old. Let's see. Calendar crate July. Stitching with Housewives. Okay, so I am working on this big one. I have the small done. Don't let me forget to show you. It's back there. Almost fully finished. But I am working on this, and I did my own coffee tea dyed fabric. Da-da-da! And that's what I have so far. I added some more to the fireworks. I added a little bit to the house. I added another one of these, I guess they're flowers, and part of it started on the crate down there. This is obviously probably not going to be done by the 4th of July unless I get that sky done. Well, gosh, it's supposed to be over 100 this weekend. I might be able to work on it this weekend. I might. But I don't necessarily have to have it done by the 4th of July or July 1st. Just when I get it done, it will be fine. I'm trying to stitch this year so that I can decorate next year. And did I say that Calendar Crates is by Stitching with the Housewives? I hope I did. Yeah. I'm in the club from Fat Quarter Shop, so I'll be showing you the August one in just a little bit because that came in. The next one, I'm in this club as well. This is Country Cottage and Needleworks Sampler of the Month, June Sampler. I have just a teeny tiny bit left. I need to do some leaves at the bottom, and this is what I was working on last night. Stopped mid-stitch. I got distracted by something and never got back to it. Well, it was bedtime, so I just went to bed. But there were just a few flowers as well, and this one will be done. Ooh. And I'll share my changes in the next video because I did make a few changes. But like I said, I'm kind of going really fast. I feel like I'm talking really fast too. So I'm trying to get through this before he gets home. And if I can talk fast and get it done fast, it loads faster. So there's not a lot of progress on this, but this is Sail Away from Fat Quarter Shop. It was a mystery. They've now released all 5 weeks. And I am using the called for color in cotton, and the fabric, I think it's 28 count Hazy Aqua, and what is it called? Aqua Dyed Effects from Fabric Flair. That's what I also did with the June sampler from Country Cottage Needleworks. So I almost have that top border of chain links done. This is an easy one too, because once you kind of get the pattern, you can go back and forth, and you don't have to concentrate so much on looking at the pattern as just stitching away. But I have limited stitching time in the summer, and this is like 2 or 3 weeks worth of progress. I was trying to just put a length of thread in when I could sneak it in. I need to put this back into this is my Dot Boost Designs bag that I have all my sampler of the months in. I don't want to lose that. And my last whip, oh, I'm going a lot faster than I did with the dogs. Stitchy Stars by Lori Holt. Absolutely love this. This can be up all summer long, even though it's patriotic kind of colors. With the pink and the aqua, it's not totally patriotic. And because I'm a quilter, I am here for having up quilting blocks all year long. I got the board from Michael's, so I'm ready to finish it as soon as it's done. I'm doing 1 quilt block a week, so I've got 2 more weeks. That means, obviously 2 more weeks. I guess it could be done right after the 4th of July if I stay on that path. But I've worked ahead and got this almost to the end. This is the end. I might try and just whip it out this week and really focus on this, because it is so close to being a finish, and I have everything I need to finish it. I might just keep this out and make this my focus, other than the 2 WIPGO goals I have for the week, so that I can get it done and up. I don't know where I'm going to put it though. But it'll be done. Okay, so I can't believe I made it before he got home. Let's jump to FFOs. I've got some fully finishes. If you are on my Instagram, you have seen this. This is the Hope Daily Reminder from the Trilogy. I did this on Queen Anne's Lace-Jobelan that I got from, I think, Everything Cross Stitch is where I ordered that from. And the only color change I changed was Classic Colorworks Chesapeake Bay. And I don't think it was a change so much as an addition. So to make this was just an unfinished block of wood, similar to this color down here, that I got at Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby or another craft store. And I had taken, I'm pretty sure it was Michael's. I had taken this with me to see if I could find something that would be the right size to put this on. And I painted it with this Folk Art Silver Marlin is the color I used, acrylic paint. And excuse the nails, I need to paint my nails. And I just used one of these sponge things. You could use anything really to just get the paint on, because the paint's not the important thing. I did do the back so that if I decide to set this on my desk, you can see, or a table or something, when you see the back looks pretty too. For the cross stitch piece, I used sticky board to adhere that, and then I put it over the ribbon. So the next step would actually be the ribbon. And I've gotten some questions on Instagram, so that's why I'm kind of sharing this here. The white, it's like almost like a white burlap. This was from Stampin' Up, and it has long since retired. I don't know. You might be able to find something similar to this though in your craft store. But I took this, and then this blue ribbon, it's got dots. It's very denim looking. And I got this from Hobby Lobby. It's got wire in it. It's from the Ribbon Boutique. The ribbon was on sale. The color 1849868. It's 7/8 of an inch, so just under an inch. So what I did was I took a length of this ribbon-ish, it's not really ribbon, but ribbon, and then I took a length the same of the blue. I have this in my lap. I just kind of layered them on top of each other, and then I folded it over and folded it over. So you have it like this, and then I pinched it, and I used a little bit of twine to wrap around and tie. Then I tied a little charm on. Let me show you. This is not the same one. I used a lighthouse charm, but I tied that twine on, put a knot onto a little charm from Charm Me. This is Lighthouse Charm. Oh, I gotta pause, my husband's here. Okay, sorry about that. So I pinched it, I've got my twine around it, the charm, and then I took this, and this is cotton jute cord in ivory. This is also from Hobby Lobby, 50% off. There you go. And I tied this around that knot and did another knot. If you know a nautical knot, you could do that. I just did a double knot, and then I glue gunned it on. For this ribbon, what I did was the same thing, was with that layering, but I glued it to the front because I knew this would cover the glue. And I dropped both of these on the ground. Oh, I'm getting old. Okay, so we've got this layered. Gotta do it so I can hold it. Okay, so you got this layered. I glued it to the front, wrapped it around the back, cut it off and glued it around the front, and then I glued my piece on top of it. Now, because this has wire in it, the blue one, you can kind of puff it so it sticks out. I'll show you from the side. And that's all just glued on there. Super simple and inexpensive finish, if I say so myself. I mean, it could have been cheaper, but look, I still have all of this. Well, and this ribbon is like from my Stampin' Up days. Feels like ancient history. So this is like free because it was I already had it. Probably got it for free to begin with. And then this, there's still a bunch left. I can do a lot of finishes with this, and I think it will look really good with those calendar crates. The other thing I got, and this, how many yards are on this? 25 feet. 5x3, over 6 yards. No, divided by over 8 yards. I think this has over 8 yards on it. Math. I mean, I'm good at it, but not when I'm trying to talk. The other thing I got was this ribbon here, and it is from Hobby Lobby, the Ribbon Boutique. Do that there, see if you can see the... Does not want to focus. Come on, focus. Anyways, they're little, it's navy with little stars. So I got that as well. Yeah, lots of fun. I've got lots of nautical beachy things that will go with, as well as the patriotic. Sorry, I'm leaning around here. The other finish is not quite FFO'd because I had my son get me a washer to put on the back of this, and it was so big, it's too big for the magnet. So I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's what is on the front of the calendar crates from Stitching with the Housewives. I've glued a magnet onto the center. I'm gonna glue, this is on sticky board, I'm gonna glue a washer to the back. I have to go back to the hardware store and get it. And then this fits right inside here. So it's almost FFO'd. And as soon as it is, I'll put it up. I've already got the finishing piece up on the wall. with one of these that says, I think it's God Bless the USA or something like that. I got extras because I knew I wanted to do it just like Priscilla had done. And so I wanted to have some to hang with it for this time of year, and then some that I could use like this where I can swap it in and out. And probably, I mean, this was such a fun, easy stitch. I could see doing this again and maybe painting this red or blue, probably the blue, because there's a lot of red in here, and then just having this somewhere else in my house because I like that a lot, or giving it away as a gift. So this one is not quite FFO'd because I can't decide how to FFO. Right now, this is just taped to some sticky board, but I love this. This is table decor. It's a little chalkboard. I got this. It can just go on and off. Don't know where. Michael's, I think. But yeah, this is, it's actually the right size to stick right in here. If I did it low like this, I could add a ribbon or something on top, or here or here. You can move it like this. Yeah, I like it with the white border. The plan I had did not work because I had like a wooden frame, and it really competed with this house. By the way, this is July 4th by Shannon Christine Designs. I loved every stitch of this. Hazy Gray Aida is what, from Fabric Flair, is what I stitched it on using the called for DMC. I really like this piece. I like it with a white frame. So I may just get a white frame. I may use this because you can stand it up. It's an easel. You can decorate it different ways. But it was sitting there, and I thought, this might be a really good thing for displaying, because I haven't found the right thing to display my sampler of the month from Cottage Needleworks. This is the April one. I really like that just sitting on there. Now, I would do a piece behind this, a different color, because again, with the white and that Aqua dyed effects, it's not showing up as much as I would like. So I would just take another piece of fabric, put on a sticky board behind it, and use that kind of like a mat. But then it'd be really easy to just switch out every month and set it on this easel. So I'm debating on doing that, because the frame that goes with this has been out of stock and you just can't find it. And I'm much more likely to pull this out and put it on just an easel than I am to take a frame down from the wall and take it apart and put it back in. So I kind of like this idea for that. And that is my FFOs. Oh, my other thought, I got this. Maybe Joann's, I don't remember. But this is another option. I could put it on here. Actually, this wood isn't too bad because it doesn't compete. It's a lighter wood. But I was planning on painting this white. And then you could clip things on and off and change it with the seasons. So this is another idea for this. The clips are, I don't think it will work with this because it hangs down too low. But it might work with this. So those are my FFOs. Yeah, what's left? Okay, let's quickly go to Stitchy Stash. This week was Amazon Prime Day, and I already got my first Amazon Prime thing. I ordered these. I put in Pat Carson needles, and this is one of the things that came up. I'm not saying these are Pat Carson favorite needles, but they do have the gold eye. They do have the blunt tip that's silver. There's 100 pieces in here, and it was less than $5, so it was worth giving it a try. Because if it is close to that, and if I hate it, it's less than $5. Filming is hard, y'all. So many interruptions. Okay, so my husband just came in and he's not gonna be able to work on the fence right now because the neighbor's sprinklers are right there hitting the fence where we were gonna work. So, yay! I have 3 more things to show. This is a spoiler alert. These are all club subscription type things from Fat Quarter Shop. Oh, got a hair in my eye, sorry. The first one is the Floss Fix from, like I said, Fat Quarter Shop. This is Classic Colorworks in the color Concord Jam. I've already taken them out, so they're not as pretty as when the Fat Quarter Shop team puts it all together. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to try this on here. Maybe. Nah. I don't love that. Let's just do it like this. Okay, this is Wisconsin Woods. Oh, that matches my shirt. Pixie Dust. This is bright. It's got, I mean, not too bright. Pink to light purple. So very nice color change if you're working on something that you'd like that. This is another great color change, but it's the darker, dusky purples to it. And this is Argyle Socks. I don't know if I said that or not. Something just popped up, a notification on my phone. Plum Paisley, again, 2 different shades of purple. And this is really close to a true purple. I like that a lot. This is a Sugar Plum, a very light color. This matches kind of my jacket. This was not done on purpose. This is Purple Aster, another lovely purple. And it does have light to like a medium in a brighter shade. So you've got some of those dusky, because the purples I'm wearing today are very dusky, to the more bright and the pastel. So very, very pretty. Like I wouldn't put these 2 together necessarily, but these 2 would look really good together because they both have that dusk. Actually, there's a third one in there. These 2 have the duskiness to them. Whereas and actually that does too. There we go. So you got more of the brights and more of the dusky. Screenshot time. The next thing, the August calendar crates from Stitching with the Housewives. So I got the thread pack that goes with it and the crate, and you can see that's going to go right in there. Is there something else? No. So that's the August one. As soon as I am done with the July one, I will start working on the August one. I don't know what color I'll be doing it on. It actually looks really good on the black, but I think it would look really good on the coffee tea dyed. But I'll have to get another piece of coffee tea dyed because the one I have is not going to be big enough for that. I don't think I have enough left over in that. We'll see. And then the last thing, my Stitch sampler came in this fun confetti bag. Don't you love it? The little leather piece says Fat Quarter Shop. It's nice and soft and pliable. It's got that gusset at the bottom, so I think it's supposed to stand. Oh, and it is, because it was just sitting there. It can stand up on its own. And packaged so beautifully, but of course I've already taken this out. It is called Hello Summer. This is the cross stitch pattern. Fun popsicles. Reminds me of the ice cream truck with the Astro Pop and the creamsicles. I don't know about lime. I would probably do a chocolate or vanilla, but you could change it to whatever you wanted, really. But it does come with the called for floss. Fun, bright, summery colors. Look at that. And the Wichelt Navy 14 count Aida. I think navy is kind of a nice alternative to the black, just to kind of change it up a little bit. Not that I've stitched on that navy, but I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of like the navy. So, it came with this adorable little needle manger. Eek. and a needle from John James. And I have no idea how to use these, so I need to watch. Hopefully she has either a finishing video on Fat Quarter, or what's it called? I can't remember what their stitching channel is called. FQS Cross Stitch or Flosstube. I mean, I know she has Flosstubes, but anyways, Kimberly Jolly will have this. Will tell us how to use this. It's called Cross Stitch Finishing Dots, and they're double-sided acid-free dots. I don't quite know how to use them, but I'm here for it because I'm working on finishing. So I'm sure there's a video either out now or out soon showing what this is all about. But it came with quite a few. They're 3/4 inch, 240. So there's a lot of dots included in there. I'm excited to see how that's going to be used. So that is my stitchy stash. Oh, if you have not yet subscribed to Fat Quarter Shop newsletter, subscribe. There's something they just sent out their first cross stitch newsletter. It's worth looking at. I placed a big order with them. And also Luminous Fiber Arts, Misty Purcell. Go to hers and subscribe to hers because she has she sends it out when she has new patterns and new fabric, like I showed in last week's video. The other newsletter I would highly recommend is Hello from Liz Mathews, because she sends out freebies every once in a while. I think she's getting close to sending out another Celebration Small, because I know she took some time off from doing that while she was going to market and getting everything ready for new releases, but I'm thinking she maybe hinted at something. Not that I know, I don't have any insider information, but definitely I would subscribe to those 3 newsletters because it's fun to get news when things come out. Color and Cotton, any company that you really like, or any needlework store that you enjoy, subscribe to their newsletter. You can be the first to know what's going on, and if there's any kind of discounts or coupon codes or new releases, you get to hear about it first before it sells out, hopefully. So I do recommend that. Hope you guys are having a great week. Tell me down below what you're stitching and what the temperature is where you're at. I'm thinking after the 4th of July, I'll do my fabric giveaway because, yeah, just should be easier to get to the post office after the 4th of July and all the craziness with the fences done. It won't be done by then, but yeah. Anyways, it's still on my radar. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.